The woman who first spoke out about sexual harassment in the RCMP is now suing. Catherine Galliford says years of abuse have ruined her health. Today, the former high-profile media spokesperson spoke exclusively to the CBC. Our Natalie Clancy first broke this story, and she has today's developments.
Catherine Galliford says the harassment started with the officer who recruited her into the RCMP and continued until the day she left 16 years later.
She's been subjected to sexual assaults, sexual abuse, sexual harassment, and then this mismanagement of her medical file.
Her lawyer says this 26-page statement of claim against 3 Mounties, an RCMP doctor, a Vancouver police detective, BC's Justice Minister and Canada's Attorney General exposes a pattern of abuse that left his client unable to work with post-traumatic stress disorder. We reached Galliford in an Ontario treatment centre.
I never complained officially about the sexual assaults and the sexual harassment because I knew that if I did, it would come back on me in a negative way.
Her lawsuit claims this man, Marvin Wawia, stalked her, forced her to have sex and threatened her, something she talked about in her only television interview back in November.
He also threatened to shoot me with his service revolver because I wasn't really cooperating that well with him.
When working on the Air India task force, she says her boss, Doug Henderson, tried to be intimate with her. Later, while looking for evidence against serial killer Robert Pickton, she claims this Vancouver police detective, Phil Little, tried to have sex with her in a cruiser.
He pulled into a pullout and pulled out an appendage. He wanted to show me his mole, because he wanted to know if I thought it was cute.
The suit also claims an RCMP doctor shared her medical information with her ex-husband and only focused on treating her alcohol problem and not her underlying PTSD.
As a result, her symptoms got worse, resulting in her eventually not being able to work.
Her lawyer says the harassment continued.
They started to see her as being difficult and manipulative and being deceptive and lying and being somehow a risk to the RCMP.
I don't know if my journey is going to change anything for other members because there is still a culture of fear.
Galliford's allegations have not been proven in court, but her lawyer says the federal and provincial governments are ultimately liable for the misconduct he says destroyed her career. The defendants have not yet had a chance to respond because this lawsuit has just been filed in court. Natalie Clancy, CBC News, Vancouver.